My name's Newt Grover. I have a home studio on my property, Scottsdale, Arizona. I'm one of the few fools that wants to blow glass in the desert. I've been blowing glass for like 24 years, and probably the last 10 years have been much more focused on plant type motifs. Plants are such a rich palette to play with. You know, it's like, to me, glass blowing is never ending, and plants are never ending. I find flowers, colors, shapes, all that incredibly inspiring, incredibly inspiring. I like agaves, just all your cactus. I mean, for years I go out in April and May, and I just will randomly photograph cactus blossoms, because they're so freaking beautiful. What we're doing today with the cactus is those are fairly literal translations, but there's still some abstract in there, but it's fairly literal. One of my things is I try to abstract forms a little bit more, because sometimes I tend to be too literal. And I think if you're doing artwork and you're too literal, it kind of almost takes away some of the beauty you can do. Because it's like, you don't have to have everything perfect for people to get the idea. And it's sometimes you can abstract it, be a little bit of a cleaner form. Glass, you need to be fluid. Because it's a fluid medium, so you can't be real choppy too much. But you got to be fluid. We have to be conscious of where everybody's at. We have to be conscious of where the heat is on the piece to make sure it's not too cold, not too hot. Timing is pretty important, and it's like, I can't be focusing on every little detail they're doing. I have to focus on the piece, and then you have to trust them to be able to do what I need for the most part, without too much direction. You heard us in there. It's like, do this, do that, do that, do that, do that. Everybody's kind of got to be on the same page. Hopefully it all works out. I mean, some days we're just awesome, other days not so much. My goals are basically to continue to put as much work, as much value, as much beauty into the world as possible, in whatever form, plant-based, or the other one is aquatics. Aquatics are very inspiring to me just because of the fluid forms. In almost anything in nature, plants especially, there's so much freaking beauty in there that people just don't understand. They just pass by it every day and they have no clue.